So your wife just left you or wants a divorce. So now what do? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Life You Have with Tez. That's me. And I'm not even gonna bury the lead. So just let's begin. 5 ways I have for getting your spouse back. Okay, number 1, communicate, because chances are you weren't doing that before. And I've heard that communication is the most vital part of any kind of relationship. It builds trust, it builds listening skills, excitement. If you are an effective communicator, people will be drawn to listen to you. And that also means that you're more likely to get that person to communicate with you. And this is a job, and you're gonna have to work harder because they've already left you. So you need to become an eloquent linguist to get them back on your side. If you knew how to spit game before, then you need to have swagger on 100,000 trillion. I mean it. You're gonna need to work harder than you've ever had to work if you want to make a damaged relationship work better than it did before. With that said, number 2, be committed. If she or he tells you that you have damaging habits, you need to be committed to fixing those habits. Not for them. Do not do it because that person told you to do it. Do it because you want to change. You realize that you have these things. Maybe you have anger issues. You throw stuff when you get mad. You slam things. You yell at your kids. You hit them harder than you need to. You got depression issues. You have self-esteem things, like you don't believe you're good enough. You think she's smoking hot and you don't deserve her. So every day you tell her that she's too beautiful for you. What do you think she's gonna do if she hears that she's too beautiful for you every single day? Because she, like the army, promotes off of confidence, not competence. Nobody knows if you're gonna be able to do the job great or not, but you get promoted because people see something in you. They see that you're able to handle your work at this level, so they wanna take it to the next level. So if she sees your potential and she got a relationship with you for you to do better, and all you do is you sit around and say, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful, you're just too good for me. What do you think she's gonna do when you finally say, I just don't deserve you? She's gonna just leave you one day. She's gonna, you know what? You don't deserve me. So what you wanna do is you wanna be committed to fixing those issues. You can die from destructive habits, so work on them. If you're not confident, get more confident. Go look at yourself in the mirror and laugh at yourself. Stand up tall and big and proud in the mirror and say, you know what? I am good looking. Because there's a lot of ugly dudes. I know, because my sister dated them all. And she kept saying, but they got confidence, they got swag. You don't gotta be the best looking. You don't have to be the most eloquent, but you do have to be willing to just say, you know what? I'm gonna work on those things that I'm deficient at so nobody can call me out on anything. Number 3, ask yourself if it's really worth it. Okay, so sometimes we try to retreat back to our caves of familiarity. In that movie, The Croods, Nicolas Cage's character, the dad, he liked safety in caves. That said, ask yourself, is it really worth your old relationship reigniting that spark with this person, because y'all just might not be compatible. She might have been an abusive person, or it might have just been a toxic relationship. And I know the word toxic, a lot of people have watered it down, but I mean toxic as in, like, not only are they like physically abusive to you, but I mean like emotionally. Like when they tell you something like, you without me is like cornflakes without milk, you know, something like that. That's abusive, that's toxic, because then you're afraid to leave them, but you're afraid to be with them too at the same time. You gotta ask yourself, are you just staying with them because you got pants feelings? And you're just like, well, this is the best I'm gonna get. If you see the red flags and you've seen the red flags and y'all break up for the better and your life is doing good, ask yourself, is it worth it to pursue this ball of yarn, or is it just okay to cut sling load? Because if there's more cons than pros for being in this relationship, it's time to just let her go or let him go. Number 4, set boundaries. So you need to talk. Both of you need to set boundaries about this new relationship and what it entails. If he or she asks you for an open relationship, they're not really in it for you. They just want to sleep with a lot of men or a lot of women, and they want you to bless off on it. And then they want you to be okay with accepting them back if they get them pregnant or they get pregnant. That's not what we do. If they want to sleep with other people, if they want to negotiate crazy rules of this relationship and you don't feel that it's good, don't do it. And also, if you don't like that they're talking to their family about your relationship, tell them right there, because this is your negotiation table. You're setting those boundaries. Like, look, keep your family out of our business, because this is not about them. This has nothing to do with your mom or your sister or your brother, your uncle, your cousin, Tyrone, JJ, none of them. It has nothing to do with them. This is your relationship. You guys created it. Do not let somebody else run it. So set those boundaries. You'll be better off in the long run. It's called negotiation. Number 5, be open about it. You two need to be ready to get offended. It's gonna happen. When I was going through marriage counseling, we used to, if you said something offensive, you had to preface it with, I feel. That way the other person can't jump at you because this is what this person feels. You can't say, but I'm not, because it's all about what that person feels. All people have flaws and all people think that their poop don't stink. Your poop does stink. So you need to be open to the crits. My wife tells me all the time that I don't do anything, or I'm always this, or I'm always that. Well, maybe she has a point. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm open to hearing those things, because when she says you never do dishes, but the fact is that I do it. So you got to be open to those criticisms that you're gonna get. Do they suck? Absolutely. But is it something you need to hear? Definitely. That's the only way that you're gonna get better, is if somebody tells you, this is what you need to work on. Let's fix it and let's move on. That's the video, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure you tap that like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. With that said, if you are already subscribed, make sure you hit the bell notification icon so that you can know anytime a new video is posted by me. Anyway, that's the life you have with Tez. That's me. Peace out.